बृहपति रूप केशव वृता बृहपति रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे भीतर से दिक्षुरने देखपति कमनीयम् भीतर से दिक्षुरने देखपति कमनीयम् दशमुखमौलि बलिं रमणीयम् दशमुखमौलि केशवधृत राम शरीर केशवधृत राम शरीर जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृत राम शरीर केशवधृत राम शरीर जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे महसि वपुषि विशदे वसनं जलदाभम् महसि वपुषि विशदे अलहति भीति मिलित यमुनाभम् केशवधृत हलधर रूप केशवधृत हलधर रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे विन्दसि यज्ञ विदेरः श्रुति जातम् विन्दसि यज्ञ विदेरः श्रुति जातम् सदय हृदय दर्शित पशुगातम् केशवधृत बुद्ध शरीर केशवधृत बुद्ध शरीर जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे म्लेच्छ निवहन निधने कलयसि करवालम् म्लेच्छ निवहन निधने धूमकेतुमिव किमपि करालम् धूमकेतुमिव किमपि करालम् केशवधृत कल्कि शरीर केशवधृत कल्कि शरीर जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे। श्री जय देव कवेरिदमुदित मुदारम्, श्री जय देव कवेरिदमुदित मुदारम्, श्रीनु सुखदं शुभदं भवसारम्, श्रीनु सुखदं केशवधृता दशविधरूप, केशवधृता दशविधरूप, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे। जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे। हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण, कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम, हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। The last shloka of this is a little bit in the shloka form. Vedan uddharate jagati vahate bhugolam udbibhrate daitam dharayate balim chalayate kshatram kshayam kurvate Paulatsam jayate halam kalayate Kuryam atanvate mlechan murchayate dashakrati krite Krishnaya tubhyam namaha. So मम ज्ञानतिम्रान्धश्ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण. So this is a very very auspicious place, Srirangam Dham, and now we are here. Like it is as good as the spiritual world. This place is it is as good as the Vaikuntha Dham, and so when we come here, like we take darshan of the deities in the who are worshipped in the mood of Aishwarya, the worshipped in the mood of the Vaikuntha Bhav. So we are belonging to the Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara, and our worshipable deities. Who are our worshipable deities? Huh? Radha and Krishna. Who else? Gaur Nitai. Then Jagannath Baldev Subhadra. So that is our worshipable deities. So why it is so? Like why not we just like when we go for shopping, we'll see that what is nice product is there, like new release and things like that, and we can actually pick up those products. So why not we do spiritual shopping like that? In finding our worshipable deities. So, like, what is stopping us? Now, why should we not do like that? Okay. Even Ranganath is also Krishna's incarnation. So here you see one of the great Vaishnava acharyas, um, the Jayadev Goswami. So in our line, so he prays to all these different personalities. So Meena Sharira, Kurma Sharira, Shukara Rupa, Narahari Rupa, Vamana Rupa, Bruhapati Rupa, like Rama Sharira. Like he's offering prayers to all these different incarnations of the Lord. So it is one very important thing is that we don't get to choose whom we worship. So this is something that has been blessed upon us. So like um, the spiritual progress or the spiritual attraction is something that needs to be blessed upon us. So the entry into the spiritual world works like a referral program. So you most of you might have like found this in the corporates, referral programs. Like somebody refers, and then after that interview and all these things happens. So here also, it primarily happens through referral program. So like somebody, from Vrindavan has to recommend us. That is when we will actually be able to enter into Vrindavan. So who is our recommending authority? Huh? Prabhupada is there. No, originally Panchatattva. So they who else is the greatest personality than Srimati Radharani who can give reference to us, and that is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the mood of Srimati Radharani. So like he has come and he has distributed this Vraja Bhakti, bhakti towards the Supreme Lord Krishna. So this is a very very special thing. And after that we have six Goswamis. They are also like residents of Vrindavan, and in their original form also they were manjaris, no. And then later on, many acharyas, no, like very very amazing acharyas, they have come. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Baldev Vidyabhushan, and then we have Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and Srila Prabhupada. So all of them are eternal residents of Vrindavan, no, and by their mercy, we will be able to get the devotion, towards Sri Radha and Krishna, right? So in the mood as it is taught by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and following in the footsteps of the six Goswamis of Vrindavan, prominently Srila Rupa Goswami. So that is our line of parampara, and whatever they have, they have the treasure, and if we please them, they can just give that treasure to us. They will just give us that attraction to the lotus feet of Sri Radha and Krishna. So now this is a particular mood, like it is like, um, how many of you like to mix some spicy item and a sweet item, and then like morning you all had some idli sambar and then sweet. So how many of you would like to mix sambar and sweet together and eat? Individually you like both, but then you would not like to mix these two things together, right? So in the same way, like the mood of worship in Vaikuntha is different, and the mood of worship in Vrindavan is different, right? So these two moods cannot be mixed, no. So and that is why, like, we exclusively worship Shri Radha and Krishna, and we develop that particular this one by following the teachings of our acharyas. That's how we progress in our bhakti towards Shri Radha and Krishna. So now, then, what is our attitude? Now, when we come to the temples, which are worshipped in the Aishwarya Bhava, so which are worshipped in the mood of Vaikuntha. So, how do we actually see that? So, the one of the things that comes in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is that Stavara Jangama deke na deke Taramurti, Sarvatra deke Ishtadeva Spurti. So, so in this thing, we see that, like, if a person, if very very exalted devotee or advanced devotee, when he sees things around, like even Stavara Jangama, so that means like moving and non-moving entities, so he just gets reminded of Krishna, his Ishtadeva, he just gets reminded of his Ishtadeva. So like, how does he get reminded, like how it triggers his remembrance? So because no, whatever is there in this world, everything is made of earth, water, fire, air, ether, and mind, intelligence, false ego. And then we have all other entities which are there. Everything is part and parcel of Krishna. Everything has come from Krishna. So there is one nice shloka which I like very much, is that that ekadesha sthita shagni jyotsna vistarina yata parasya brahmana shakti yatedam akilam jagat. So just like Agni is present in one place, it is distributing its brightness everywhere. Just like the sun is situated somewhere in the far, but then it is distributing its light everywhere. Wherever you see the sun's, like light is there. So in the same way, the Supreme Lord, though he is present in one place, his energies are spread everywhere, right? So his energies are spread everywhere, and practically speaking, nothing else apart from Krishna and Krishna's energy exists, right? So when a lover of Krishna sees the energy of Krishna, so naturally he'll remember of Krishna, right? So that is the natural thing, like that actually happens. So this is that's what happens when a very advanced devotee sees the material objects. So then what to speak of an advanced devotee seeing an incarnation of Krishna? So naturally he'll remember of Krishna only, right? So there is in Jagannath Puri. So in the Jagannath Puri, okay. So before going there, like, why do we worship these three deities? No, Radha Krishna. Okay, I agreed, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like, came to teach us, the bhakti of Radha and Krishna, and then not Krishna in Mathura, not Krishna in Dwaraka. So even there, the mood is different. So like, we see that when during during the solar eclipse, that time all different people had assembled in Kurukshetra. So, and when they were assembled in Kurukshetra, so that time, like, even the gopis and Radharani, so they also went and met Krishna. So, but then, like, Krishna was there and they were there, but then they told, like, no, this setting is not right no, for us. No, you come to Vrindavan, and then there only we will have the right, no, what is that, mood to reciprocate with you. No, this is like something like, no, we are not able to adjust to. So that is when the Rath Yatra celebration happens. No, they put Krishna in the chariot and they actually drag Krishna to Vrindavan, right? So That's why, like, it is, Jagannath Puri is a very mysterious place. You know, like how the worship of Jagannath Puri temple happens, how Krishna is worshipped in Jagannath Puri, in the this one in Jagannath temple. What is the mood in which, Jagannath is served? Hmm? Prasadam, okay. Daru Brahma form, but what is the mood in which the worship is happening there? It's in the Vrindavan mood or it's in the Vaikuntha mood? No. It's in Dwarka mood. Actually, it's in the Vaikuntha Bhav. No, it is there. Very opulence, no, like awe and reverence and all that kind of worship is happening. So, but then why then, we being Gaudiya Vaishnavas, having that form as the primary form of our worship? So, because this is Krishna in Dwaraka, but then he has already seen the residents of Vrindavan, the gopis, and the gopis are trying to take him back to, like, Vrindavan. So that is the this one. So it is in the transit form, and it's in a form just like, you like something very much, and then you are not allowed to, you like a place very much, you are not allowed to go there, and then you are reminded of that place. All objects that reminds you of that place is kept in front of you, so your intense remembrance of that place is there. So in the same way, Krishna, who's there in Dwaraka, so but then his mind is always there in Vrindavan. So sometimes, like, even the queens of Krishna, they would talk amongst themselves, that Krishna in the night, he will just talk about the places of, while sleeping, just like in the sleeping, he would just talk about the places of Vrindavan, talk about devotees in Vrindavan and things like that. And then these queens would be thinking, we are trying to serve Krishna in so many wonderful ways, and we are trying to keep him satisfied, but still he is always reminded of, that place only. Like, no, he's not attracted to us, he's not, like, in his subconscious state, like, no, he's always, like, talking about Vrindavan. So that is the state of, Krishna's this one in normally, like in the normal days, and that too when Krishna actually meets the residents of Vrindavan. So it will be like even more. In Bhagavad Bhagavatamrita, there is one section that comes actually where there is a discussion going on that, Krishna is, you remember, Boo, what is that? Krishna is like behosh ho gaye the ya kuch to aisa, and then they wanted to remind him of, the this one residents of Vrindavan or places of Vrindavan and things like that. But then all of them are having meeting and they have no serious tension. Like, if we happen to remind him of Vrindavan, he may come back to consciousness, but then he will immediately run away to Vrindavan. So, like, it will be a big problem. So, all of them knew. So, even though, like, Krishna was spending time in Dwaraka, but then all of them knew that his heart is in Vrindavan. So, that's the mood. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he goes to when he goes to Jagannath temple, so he actually takes darshan of Jagannath. So, it is like, Srimati Radharani, who is actually coming and taking darshan of, Krishna in Kurukshetra. So it's very, very intense. Like, Jagannath is Krishna in separation of Srimati Radharani, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in Radharani's mood in separation of Krishna. So it's like opposite poles. So, and Rath Yatra celebration is the so greatest pinnacle of the exchange of this intense mood of devotion actually. So that's when, this one comes into action. So just before Rath Yatra, there is this ceremony of making Abhishekam to Lord Jagannath actually happens. So during that time, so there is a pastime of Jagannath becoming sick, and then Jagannath doesn't give darshan for kitna din? 9 days. Huh? So Anavasara period, like 10 days or 9 days low. So that time actually, that time they give darshan of Dashavatar. so then that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be feeling so much of separation from Lord Jagannath, and then like, because he's feeling separation, so he would go to another temple. So he would not come to Jagannath temple. He'll go to another temple called Alarnath. So that is also called as Alvarnath. So that is a temple where the Lord is there in 400 form, Chaturbhuj Rupa. And then again the doubt comes, like, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is attracted to Krishna. So, like, we all know the pastime, when once Krishna was vanished from, when the gopis and Krishna, when they were having pastimes, so suddenly he vanished, and gopis were searching for Krishna, and Krishna actually displayed himself as a 400 form. and then the gopis offered obeisances, and then they prayed like, "You are the supreme Lord. No, please help us find Krishna." It is not that they were trying to serve the 400 form of the Lord, but then they were fully attracted to the 200 feature of the Lord. So on this Alarnath temple, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to go, and then he would have very intense worship of the Lord over there. And the in fact, it is mentioned that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to have so much of ecstatic devotion there. So sometimes he would fall to the ground, because of his ecstasy. And when he falls to the ground, so even the stone actually melts. There we can actually see the whole bodily imprint of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So now the question remains that why did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu displayed such devotion to a 400 form of the Lord? Whereas he is primarily attracted to the Krishna's form, and he is our primary acharya, like who gave the worship of Krishna to us. And how is he attracted to this form? So sometimes devotees tell that this 400 form is that form which Krishna took to deceive the gopis. No, so like the same this one. So but then this one is, as we were mentioning before, that an advanced devotee, even if he sees the inert material objects, he gets reminded of Krishna. And if he sees the incarnation of Krishna, actually he sees them as the Krishna's form only. In fact, whenever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to take darshan of Jagannath, so he would not see the form that we are seeing. He would see threefold bended form, Tribhanga Rupa of Krishna. That's what he would see actually. So even for him, like even the chakra, in the Jagannath Puri, so there also when he used to take darshan, so he would, instead of chakra, he would see the threefold bended form of Krishna. So here we see Jayadev Goswami. He is also a very exalted devotee in this line, and he, at every line, at every stanza, he is glorifying different incarnations, and then he is telling Keshava Drita Meena Sharira. So what is the meaning? O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of a fish. It is he is very clear that it is Krishna, whom he is worshipping, and then that Krishna has taken the form of a Matsya Rupa now, and then that Krishna who's taken the form of a Kurma Rupa. So in this way, like he is very very clear that he is worshipping Krishna, and he is seeing these different personalities as a representation of Krishna. He is seeing Krishna through them. So like he sees Paramatma, he remembers of Krishna. He sees different incarnations of Krishna, he reminds of Krishna. So that's the mood in which we actually take darshan. So it is our own Krishna who has taken these different incarnations and who has performed pastimes in these different ways. So that's the way like we actually remember. So in fact, sometimes the devotees of Vrindavan, so when they were in separation from Krishna, so they would enact pastimes. So of Vamanadev, they would enact pastimes of Narsinghadev. They would enact these different pastimes, and then they would remember of Krishna in this way. It is not that they were attracted to the Aishwarya Bhav of Krishna, but then they remember that our Krishna has did all these leelas. It is he himself has did all these leelas. So that is the mood in which the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, when they go to different temples, like the temples where our primary deities are not there, like Radha Krishna and like Panchatattva or Gaur Nitai and Jagannath Baldev Subhadra. So apart from these temples, so when we go to other temples, so they see them as it's our own Krishna who has performed these various leelas also. So maybe I am not what is it, the acharyas have bestowed a particular form of devotion to me, so I may not be able to relate with them in terms of eternal service and things like that, but then it is our own Krishna who has performed these pastimes. So I will do my regular service and regular bhajan towards Krishna. So but then like these personalities we adore and worship them in this particular form. So we have we see them in this particular form. And now we are there in the Srirangam Dham. So in the last day, we are going to take the darshan of the Ranganath Dev. So this deity of Ranganath, he has actually like Lord Brahma prayed for the Lord, and then the Ranganath deity appeared, to Lord Brahma. So it is mentioned that the Garbhagraha, so Garbhagraha means like to, what is that? The original, this one is the deity along with the Vimana. Vimana is the golden Gopuram that is there. So it is, the whole thing actually appeared to Brahma. And even when, later on, in the earthly planet, the Ikshvaku dynasty, some kings actually performed tapasya, and they brought, Brahma actually gifted this deity to them, and Lord Ramachandra personally worshipped this deity. And then later on, when Vibhishan, like after winning over Lanka and things like that, and then Lord Ram's coronation happens, Pattabhishekam happens in Ayodhya. So after that, when Vibhishan was asked to go and rule Lanka, he was not willing to go. He was so much attached to Lord Ramachandra, he was not willing to go. So then Lord Ramachandra actually gave this deity of Ranganath to him, and then you take this deity, this is non-different from me, you can worship this deity, and you can run your kingdom. So then Vibhishan was carrying the deity along with its Vimana, so even now that Vimana is there. So this, the whole deity and the Vimana, everything has appeared from Vaikuntha. No, it's not made in this world. No, it's like really very, very powerful. Oh, while having breakfast, you saw the Vimana? That's good. So, like Vaikuntha Darshan directly. So, and this, when Vibhishan was going to this one, Lanka, he saw a nice pedestal and a nice place, to keep the Lord and to worship. And incidentally, there was a Chola king who was also, very, very intensely praying and worshipping the Lord, so that the Lord may appear there. And it happened coincidentally. He kept the deity over there and he did his pujas and things like that. And after that, he wanted to take the Lord and go to Sri Lanka. But then the Lord would not move. So the Lord told, like, this is my eternal abode in this, in this Bhuloka, and I will reside here. So in that way, like, Ranganath is actually, here since the time of Lord Ramachandra. So, and many, many times, like, this worship had flourished, and also it had got what is it, covered up and things like that. So when we were coming, like, we saw, like, the river that we crossed. What is the name of the river? Kollidam. What is the meaning of this word Kollidam? Huh? The place of murder. So in Tamil, Kolai means, like, murder, and Idam means the place. So this is one of the Alvars, that is Thirumangai Alvar. So he was in the military, chieftain and things like that, of an army, of the king's army, and then he was later given a small territory also to rule over. So, but then he fell in love with a girl, and then he was trying to propose to her and things like that and all. But then the girl would tell that if you convert to Vaishnavism, then I will think of marrying you. So then for that, like, she told that every day you should serve 1,000 people. Every day, every single day you should serve 1,000 people for 1 year, and 1,000 sadhus, you should feed. And feeding, like, he actually turned into Vaishnava. And then so this expense of feeding 1,000 people was, like, really killing him, and he could not able to manage. So then he took to the profession of highway robbery, for that. So he was doing robbery, and then one day one marriage party came, and they looted the whole marriage party. So, but then the bridegroom, so the boys, there was a nupur, in his feet, and that was not coming out. And he is a very pakka thief. He will not leave anything. He was trying to remove, and it was not coming out. Finally, he put his mouth, and then he was trying to remove. And later he understood this is Vishnu himself. The Lord had personally came, and he had given darshan to this Alvar. So this Alvar's name is Thirumangai Alvar. And like, he also, when he was doing this profession of highway robbery, so he was also, like, trying to build this temples, prakaras. So almost like the main temple was revived by the previous devotees. So after that, the 7 walls that is there, so that is all built by Thirumangai Alvar. And he's like, what is that, he employed all the dacoits, because that he know them all. So so he employed all of them, and then he told them that don't worry about your commission, I'll give you later, and then no, like you just no steal and bring no money here. We'll build the temple. And they built the temple, and finally, like all the dacoits started asking that no, you give us our commission, and then he took them all in a boat. Now one of his disciples, like no, he knows how to walk in the water. Now, he took them all in a boat, and then in the mid of Kaveri, and then put a hole in the boat and sabko duba diye. So that is Kollidam. So that is the place of murder. So like no, it's a very very no. That's why no, wherever you see the Alvars. So how to find Tirumanga Alvar? This is the only Alvar who has a weapon in his hand. So and then later, because he got the mercy of the Lord personally, and he's also this Alvars. No, they are not ordinary people. So they are incarnations of different like paraphernalia of the Lord. So and Tirumanga Alvar is considered to be the incarnation of the Saranga bow of the Lord. So like they may do different kinds of pastimes when they come here. So but then they're very special actually. And the Lord personally and there is a composition. All the Alvars, they have contributed to one composition called Nalayira Divya Prabandham. So this is in Tamil, it is as good as Bhagavatam actually. So it's equivalent to Srimad Bhagavatam. And in this, like maximum of the compositions are given by Tirumanga Alvar. So later, he became a very expert poet and very great scholar, and he composed many wonderful prayers to the Lord. So and these Alvars, when they glorified different temples which are there, so those temples have become known as Divyadeshams. Divyadeshams are the temples which the Alvars personally worshipped, and which the Alvars actually personally offered their praises and things like that. So that's the this one of Divyadesham. And here we see these great personalities, they perform like wonderful worship towards the Lord. And these all these Alvars, when we talk about, so they come in the Sri Vaishnava Parampara. And what is the primary core teaching of Sri Vaishnava Parampara? What is the primary method of worship of or method of practice of devotion in Sri Vaishnava Parampara? What is the most important thing for them? Any idea? Item, but the way in which they practice, Dasya Bhav is there, and specifically they actually worship the Lord, or they practice this mood of Sharanagati. So that is a prominent this one in the this one Sri Vaishnava Parampara. And also they have one of the important shlokas which they actually meditate upon, and which they actually base their devotion upon. Actually 2-3 are there. No, I remember only one. So one is that this in Ramayana this appears, Sakradeva Prapanno Yastavasmiti Chayachite Abhayam Sarvada Tasmai Dadam Etat Vratam Mama. So like one who surrenders unto the Supreme Lord, like actually Lord Ram says, the context is that Vibhishan and all these personalities actually come to surrender to Lord Rama. So but then there is a meeting that's happening. So this person is from the opposite camp. Should we allow him or not? Is he a spy, or can we trust him? And all those things, discussion is happening. So then everybody disagrees to accept him into their camp. So but then Hanuman says like, no, my lord, like no, how can you say no to a person who has come to surrender to you? No, that's not your nature. And the Lord also agrees to it. He says that even if once also, if somebody says no, Sakradeva Prapanna means like surrender, like Prapatti Prapanna, these things like Mam Prapadyate, Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita also. So Prapanna means surrender. So even once also, if somebody says, no, Krishna, I am yours, what is that? This one? Sakradeva Prapanna is Tava Asmi. No, Tava Asmi is like I am yours. No, the statement is I am yours. So even once also, if somebody says, no, I am yours, my Lord. So then the Lord is saying, no, Dadami etad like Abhayam Sarvada. No, I will offer them fearlessness forever. No, that is my vrata. No, that is my solemn oath. Like that's what the Lord actually says. So this is a very important thing for them. So this prapanna, what does this prapanna means? Taking shelter of the Lord or surrendering to the Lord. So that is nicely explained as six angas, Shadanga Sharanagati. It is mentioned. There are six different angas that are there. So in various classes, we will try to discuss upon these aspects little. So this first is Anukulyasa Sankalpa, and second is Pratikulyasa Varjitam, and third is Rakshaishi iti Vishwasa, and fourth is Goptrutta Varnam Tate, and then fifth is uh, like what is that? Karpanya, and then Atmanivedana. So what is the shloka comes? Atmanikshepa and Karpanya. No, Atmanikshepa, Karpanya, Shadvida Sharanagat. So like this, these six angas are there, and these personalities, they their compositions, if we see, and their the way of worship, if we see, so they would be like very much towards these six aspects of Sharanagati, because if they perfect the Sharanagati, so then they are going to get the eternal shelter of the Lord. So no, that's how this one is there. And then in our Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara also, like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he has taken this particular this one. And just I was in the bus, I was seeing there is a book of Bhaktivinoda Thakur called Sharanagati, a composition of prayers. And all these six topics, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written different songs. And actually speaking, now we are doing this Navavidha Bhakti. So when we do Navavidha Bhakti, like we say that that is the process of devotional service, and that's the way we worship the Lord. But then if we see, like even Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, in every yoga system, so this Navavidha Bhakti is followed, without chanting the names of the Lord, without remembering the Lord, without offering worship to the Lord, no yoga system is going to be perfected. So everyone follows this. But what is that speciality of Bhakti Yoga is this Sharanagati, like Sharanagati means like for this Anukulya Sankalpa, whatever is favorable to Krishna, like not whatever is favorable to me, I'll accept. Whatever is favorable to Krishna, that I will accept, even if I like it or not like it. No, it doesn't matter. If Krishna likes it, I will accept it. And then whatever is not favorable to Krishna, so whatever Krishna doesn't like, I don't accept. So how do we know like what Krishna likes or what Krishna doesn't like? Yeah, told by Shastra. So that is the revealed scriptures, Krishna's revelation to us. This is what Krishna likes and this is what Krishna doesn't like. That's the essential this one of Shastra, right? So by study of Shastra we can understand what Krishna likes, and then like we stick to that, and what Krishna doesn't like, we just avoid that. So and then like Raksha Ishiti Vishwasa, at any situation, come what may, whatever situation it is, Krishna will protect me. That is a very very important this one. So a devotee, in this mood, like even in great difficulty, he doesn't get bewildered. For example, the classic examples that are mentioned in this connection are Gajendra and Draupadi. So like they were in very very precarious situation, but then like at least for Gajendra the mind was wandering for some time. So but then the pinnacle of it is he could able to fix his mind completely at the lotus feet of the Lord, and then he was having complete confidence that whatever may happen, whatever way Krishna will protect me, he will protect me, in that way. So that is a very this one. And even Ambrish Maharaj also, we can see that he was just there, like when the demon was created to kill him, and he was just there, and whatever way like Krishna would take care of me, let him take care of me, right? So this is like Raksha Isiti Vishwasho, and Goptattva Tada is he is my maintainer. It may look like my boss in the company is giving me salary, or somebody else is actually taking care of me. So but then a devotee always knows that it is Krishna is the only one who is actually taking care. One classic analysis is of Bali Maharaj. So when Bali Maharaj, when Vamanadev appeared, so that time, like Shukracharya, his spiritual master, told him that this is Vishnu, you don't surrender to him. So like who is this Shukracharya? He literally gave life to Bali Maharaj. After Samudra Manthan, so in the battle, like Indra actually cut the head of Bali, and then he was dead. For all practical purposes, he's dead and gone. So then, on the advice of Narada, like Shukracharya, the what is it? He actually joined this head and the this one trunk, and then by his Sanjeevani Vidya, like he actually brought him back to life. and because he got life from Shukracharya, he gave everything to him. Like whatever Shukracharya would say, like he would just simply perform all the yajnas, no, like no, he would just simply perform. And no, Shukracharya again made him very, very powerful, no, very powerful personality. And now such a person, like sometimes somebody gives some help to us in our life, no, we tell that no, you have given me life back, no, you are my god, and things like that. So Shukracharya was literally like he gave life to no Bali Maharaj. But then, like when Vamanadev appeared and Shukracharya told, "This is the Supreme Lord, and you don't surrender to him," and no Bali Maharaj rejected Shukracharya. Why? Because internally he knows, though Shukracharya helped me, no, when I was dead, no, though he actually joined my body and no the head, and he gave the life back. Actually, he could able to do that only by the grace of the Lord. It is the Lord is the only person whom I am surrendering, right? So till the time anybody is acting as representative of the Lord, my surrender is there towards him. No, if he stops to be a representative of the Lord, so then no, I don't surrender to him anymore, right? So this is a very, very important, this one, no, exclusive surrender, no, towards the Lord, and understanding that he is the only maintainer, no, he is the one who is actually taking care of me all the while. Though like it may appear like no different no personalities are taking care, no, especially like the person who gives us salary or person who like actually takes care of us and things like that. So but then ultimately, no, we are part and parcel of Krishna. We are meant to render service only to Krishna, right? And whoever truly represents Krishna, so we render service to them. No, otherwise, like no, it's just like no. Prabhupada gives the example of a socket. No, if it gives power, like no, we will put no, we will use that no socket for no electricity. But if it doesn't give power, so we don't use that socket. So we are part and parcel of Krishna. We are meant to render service to Krishna, and wherever Krishna is no magnified, no, whichever personality is actually magnifying Krishna, we no render service and we surrender to him. No, if no we don't receive Krishna, so then just like Shukracharya, like no, he is actually no, it is not like Bali Maharaj did not surrender to Shukracharya at that point in time. So in this way, like these four aspects, and then the fifth one is Karpanya. So like maintaining the mood of humility, and then sixth one is Atma Nikshepana. So offering everything in one's possession to the service of the Lord. No, so these are all the six different no angas of actually surrender. Is there any time when the temple closes? 12:30. Yeah? Okay, so we'll go in another 5 minutes. So this is the no prime subject matter of the analysis and the practice and teachings of Sri Vaishnava Acharyas. So they always dwell in this no particular subject, and even in Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara also, like I was mentioning that no our different angas of bhakti, they get life or they get the name of devotional service only when it is accompanied with the Sharanagati. No, so without Sharanagati, the like bhakti yoga will not remain as bhakti yoga, it will turn into some other yoga actually. So it is very, very essential, this aspect of Sharanagati is offered towards the Lord. So now we are there in this temple of Appakudatan. So Appakudatan, kudam means like no what is it, pot, no, and appam means all of you are going to have, I think, in some time. So appam is something like malpua, So like this is Tamil Nadu style of